All right. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Let me get a thumbs up if you hear me, and I get a couple of thumbs up. We'll get started on this Marlon Davidson and Derrick Brown film session. All right, so this is what it is. Auburn has two defensive linemen that are superb. They great in what they do. Two massive guys, big, strong, fast, physical. You got Marlon Davidson, who's 6'3", 303. You got Derrick Brown, who's 6'5", 326. And both of them, they get after it. They get after it. Everybody, I think they were the best defense in the SEC. And this is a little different format. I'm doing it live because I had recorded it. Probably had about maybe 15 minutes of film done. And when I went to save it, I realized I didn't press record. So I just said, forget it. I'm going to do it live. And anybody that wants to be here and kind of see my thought process and of what goes on, I'm going to, let them into that box. So this is Auburn's film section. I'm sorry, this is Sip the Tally Films session on Auburn's Marlon Davidson and Derrick Brown. Let's get started. All right, first play. Hold on one second. Let me get my screen situated. There we go. Put this chat back over there. All right. So I'm gonna let it run through, then I'll come back and talk about it. All right, what you need to understand is a lot of times defensive linemen don't get the stats credit that other people get, but they destroy the blocking scheme. And that's a quote from my head coach now. He always wants D linemen to destroy the blocking scheme. And that's what these guys do. They destroy the one individual that's trying to block them, and they just create havoc. And as a matter of fact, that's a great term for it. They create havoc and allow other people to make plays, and then they get in there and make their own plays from time to time. So with that being said, keep that in mind. They don't make a lot of the plays, but they set it up so other people can make plays. All right. So this is Derrick Brown here, number 5. This is Marlon on the edge right here, number 3. Let's focus on Derrick to start with. He's getting doubled. He presses this guy out. So he got under him and pressed him out. See if we can catch that. Ball snapped. Hands inside. Low man wins. Press him out. Look at him shoot that head back. Now he got the defensive lineman off balance. The offensive lineman off balance. And he takes him. Just throws him out the way. Just takes him and throws him out the way. So when he presses him, now he can see where the ball is. He can see what's going on. See the quarterback right there. Throws this guy out the way with brute strength. And then tries to get in there. But kind of runs into his own dude. Now, let's move the focus over here to Marlon. Coming off the edge. Takes an inside move on 65. Arm over, which gets him because he gets by him. He just happens to get a little help. Gets a little help from the guard. Now he's between both of them. But that move was so violent that 65's off balance and he can't close the gap. When you double somebody, you want this gap to be closed. You don't want this space in here. But because he so violently went inside and got 65 off balance, there's a ton of space for him to do whatever. And now with him trying to press this gap, 65 is in recovery mode. With that being in recovery mode, he gets another move from Marlon. The spin move. And now you see 65 on the ground, which an offensive lineman should never be on the ground. Matter of fact, this guy on the ground too that was blocking Derrick Brown. So now this is one of them instances where they don't get a statistical point, so to speak, for this play. But they caused havoc and got Kellen Mond on the run. Incomplete pass. Because of the havoc they create. All right, next play. Let's see. I'm going to let it run through. I think this is 3, this is 5 here. This is Brown, this is Marlon. And Brown ends up with a sack. Let's run through what's going on here. So since we know Brown got the sack, let's start with Marlon. This is Marlon right here, number 3. In the 3 technique. Maybe a 4-eye. Got 73 one-on-one. Just beats him with an arm over. 73 extends that arm to try to punch. He slaps it. Look at that big mitt. That big mitt. Let me see if I can go back to it. I hit the wrong thing. Crap. There it is. That big mitt just hanging out there. Slap his arm by, bring the right arm over, and now he's buying. 73 is holding on for dear life. He does a little spin move, try to get off of it, but Mond steps up by then. Now let's go to Brown over here. This is Derrick Brown. Getting doubled by 65, and they're trying to do a stunt. Brown's going to try to take on 55 and 54 and create an alley for 91 and loop behind him. That's what's trying to happen here. That's what's trying to happen. But what happens is Brown takes on 55 with his shoulder, and like he's trying to split that double, but also take 54 with it, because he's really just trying to set the pick. And 91 just happened to get a little help from the center, so that's why 91 didn't get there. But at this point, Brown's like, forget it, because he know he got 55 off balance. I'm gonna take him and throw him out the way, and just come right inside. So 54 might as well not even been a part of this. He was a non-freaking factor. Non-freaking factor. He didn't help this man at all. Maybe he couldn't help because he's so explosive. Come inside, get him a sack. Get him a sack. Brown with the big sack. All right, next play. All right, let's see. Okay, this is Brown here. This is Davidson here. So Brown's in the 1. The 1. Brown and Marlon is in the, what's this? What's the center? That's the center. This center. Okay, so Brown's in a 3. I'm sorry. This is the center right here. And he's in a 1, 3, 5. He's in a 5. Marlon's in a 5. All right, let's start with Marlon. All right, here's Marlon here. And what he's gonna do is take this. The tight end's gonna try to cut him off in this gap, but he knows this is this gap, so he's gonna try to just press the tight end down. Then when he sees the ball coming, he's gonna throw the tight end out the way and go make the tackle. So tight end trying to press him down so he can't get in that gap. He sees the ball carrier, gets in on the tackle, which is great. Sees the ball carrier. Instead of just squeezing this guy down, he got his eyes on the ball carrier. Got his hand on the guy, pushing him down, riding him down, with his textbook. Throw him out the way, go make the tackle. Now, with this being said, this is a little team defense right here. Because had this guy not been here, 23 probably could have outran Marlon up in here somewhere and got some yardage. But it's great team defense. And he did his job, knocking this tight end off and seeing the play going on and going to make the tackle. But the big part of this play is, to me, is what's going on with Brown. This is Brown here. Ball snap. Look at that. 3 guys right there. There's 3 guys on him. So this is the type of stuff that Ray Lewis had in front of him. He had Saragusa and Haloti Nada doing things like this. Taking up 3 blockers. Because just imagine if, this was an inside run. This guy right here had this free gap to go. This guy's free to go. This guy's free to run. Because it's 3 guys right here. So again, they don't get a lot of statistical heroics or accolades for what they do. But this is impressive. 3 guys blocking 1, which means all your linebackers free to run. All of them. And even though, Marlon make the tackle over here, this is more impressive to me in this play. Taking on 3 guys, holding them up, fighting with 3 guys, so not all these guys, these fast, quick, strong guys can run free. All right, next play. They do a lot of that, Frankie B. They do a lot of that. This is against LSU. This is Marlon right here, Derrick Brown right here. Let's watch. Ooh, Moss. Gee. He laid the smacking down on you, Moss. Now, let's talk about this. So basically the same type deal where the tight end is trying to cut him off and won't let him get in that gap. He gonna control that gap. This time he just don't make the play. He just commits to destroying Moss. Boom. Moss think twice about that. At least he'll come with better technique. Because he off balance with a little crossover. And he paid for it. He paid for it. Now let's go on with Derrick. Derrick's getting he's getting doubled by Cushenberry and Lewis. That's like a nice little board drill right here. Flat back. Derrick with a flat back. Nice little board drill going on. But he's trying to split, and that's a tough double to split right there. Because Cushenberry is pretty damn good. And Lewis don't suck either. So they kind of got Brown on that one. But what Marlon did to Moss is awesome. Even though he didn't make the play, he should have had some linebackers or something there to do that to make that tackle. All right, next play. Now we can see it good right here. This is Marlon. This is Derrick. Let's let it run. Suplex. Derrick got there with the WWE moves. All right, let's start with Marlon then, since we know Derrick made the play. This is Marlon right here. Lineman got good leverage on him. So he's really not a factor in this one. So let's go on to Derrick. Takes on the puller. Presses him out. Look at him. Press the guy out and extend those arms. Press him out. Extend the arms. Now I can see what's going on. This other guy probably should have helped. But I guess he assumed since he was on him that he was going to block him. And what happens is when he passes Derrick just a little bit, he slides in there to get to the running back. Because he got a good arm extension now. He can see what's going on. Because he got the lineman is just not, he's not blocking his vision. He's controlling the lineman right now instead of the lineman controlling him. And the other puller just left him alone going to the linebacker. And he slides right in there and gets the tackle. Now at this point, he turns into the rock. Boom! Right on his face. Alright. Against LSU again. So you got Brown at the nose. Marlon at the 4. And these are techniques we talking about. This will be a 0 technique. This will be a 4 technique. Got it. Like again, you're not gonna get a stat for this other than pressure. But let's check out Brown first. Brown in the middle at the 0 technique. Again, 3 guys on him. And I know they only rushing 3, but you got 3 of the 5 right here. Making sure this one dude don't create havoc. Now you got Marlon out here on Sadiq Charles. And Sadiq Charles he's not a slouch. He don't suck. Marlon gets extended, keeping that arm free. Now you see what's going on. Get out the way. Throw him straight to the ground. With one arm. Take that left arm, slang him down, come arm over. And this is look at this brute strength. Sadiq Shaw is probably 300-some pounds himself. Straight to the ground, face first. That's freaking awesome. And clubs him in the back while doing it. Bam! Get out the way. Arm free. So he's setting the edge if it's a run. See it's a pass. Still got that arm free. Let me get to the quarterback. Now, gets the ball off. Get a QB hit on that. I don't know if it's a stat they keep up with. QB pressure. Move to the next play. All right, versus Texas A&M again. Back it up a little bit. We got Marlon here as the the 3. No, it's Marlon. This Derrick as a 3. Marlon's over here as the edge guy. All right, so basically the roles gonna reverse. Remember the play 2 plays ago, Derrick was on the edge and he got between the puller and was able to suplex the running back. Now they're basically switched. They're switched positions. So this was Derrick last time. Now this is Derrick here, and they basically switched positions. Same guard that's gonna start off initially good on Brown. Good leverage. Good leverage. Good leverage. But Marlon's getting extended now so he can see what's going on. He see the ball going away. So now he's just going to keep working. He's going to keep working. Going to keep working. Come right into the tackle. All right, but let's see why he got that tackle, though. His buddy over here is the reason he got that tackle. So let's focus on Marlon. Takes on the puller with the wrong shoulder. And wrong shoulder is a term that means you're trying to spill the play. So he's taking him on with this inside shoulder because he wants the running back to come out here, to bounce it out here to this grass and let his fast guys go run it down. All right, so he does a good job of wrong shouldering it. The running back initially tries to bounce it. Now, with him trying to bounce it, Marlon's so darn athletic, he crosses face of the guy that's trying to block him and makes him cut back. But when he cuts back, he cuts right back into Derrick. So even though they are on opposite sides of the play, they still working together to make the tackle. Not purposely. Well, all the defense working together is purposely. But technique, wrong shoulder, athleticism, cross his face, and then the relentlessness of Brown to keep pursuing the ball, make the tackle for a minimal gain. Got 2 plays left. All right. Jumped the gun on me right here. So I think Marlon's in this play by himself, right here on this edge. Derrick's not in on this one. Let's watch Marlon as a straight blitzer. I'm assuming this is a passing situation. He's standing up. This is balls to the wall. I'm gonna get the quarterback. Again, don't get the sack or necessarily a stat, but just watch. As a straight rusher. 54 goes to punch. He takes that on, swats it down, gets a little dip on him. Now he's going to come flat. Trying to run the hoop. Trying to come flat. And he's getting pressed a little bit, but not enough to get off the line. Maybe the O-lineman maybe pressed him 1 yard further than he wanted to go. But now he got that outside. He has that outside arm free. Swiping at the ball. He just missed it. Just missed that ball. Just missed swiping the ball. But with that being said, the quarterback now knows he's there. So instead of waiting on this route to come across the field, because this dude's in an oh shit position. Because look, he's finna come open now. Because he's turned the wrong way. He's starting to run away from him. But because of the pressure from Marlon, he has to drop it off to this dude. And by no means is he open. He's just trying to get rid of the ball at this point. He ain't open at all. Not even close. And this is the last play. This is Marlon here. This is Derrick here. And Marlon, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Marlon and Sadiq kind of get to a stalemate. So we're not going to even worry about talking about them on this one. But just watch Derrick on Lewis. So, pass rush, pressed him out, and just threw him by. Got him all off balance. Lewis in hang on mode. And because he hangs on, I knew I'm beat. I got to do something. He ends up tripping Brown. And Brown's still trying to, get to the QB. And here's Joe Burrow right there. That's the kind of thing that, had he hurt Joe Burrow right here, LSU may not go on to finish and do the things they do. But, and I'm not calling Marlon a dirty player. I'm not calling Derrick a dirty player because, if you watch the other version of it, he kind of lays there and realizing that he hit the dude low. And I think he's just hoping he's not hurt, as he could be. And I'm trying to slow it down here. You can see him kind of ask and kind of check on Joe as he's getting up. I don't know if he cuts off or not, but he's checking on him as he gets up. See right there, because he knew he was low, but I think it was because of the trip and not because of what he did, or not purposely doing it. But again, just look at the move on Lewis though. Look at that arm over. You got that arm out. Look at that arm bar to get the other arm out the way. Get it out the way, and go get the quarterback. He just got tripped up. Now again, this is Marlon Davidson, Derrick Brown, both guys for Auburn Tigers. And I don't know where War Eagle comes from in that situation, but they're the Auburn Tigers, and they're just bad, man. Two bad dudes playing D-line, and I think both of them may be first-round picks, but definitely one going in the first, one going in the second. I would be willing to bet on that. One going in the first, one going in the second, if not both in the first round. They get after it. They get after good. They some solid defensive players. Stats-wise, Marlon had 7.5 sacks. Derrick had 4 sacks. Both of them had 2 forced fumbles. Marlon had 49 tackles, and Derrick had 55 tackles. So this is the my live stream for Marlon and Derrick. Make sure you get your questions in for Questions with Coach coming Wednesday at 8. And this is Coach Evans. So you want to see you. Peace.